Oh, for the love of God! My head has fallen off twice! Let me asleep! Your wife has something she'd like to say to you. What is it?
I am pregnant.
What? 400 likes for the next episode of this soap opera. I got my popcorn. Is this a baby? Even mine? Welcome back to F122, because apparently EA Sports disabled modding capabilities in F124. Last episode out, we were at the British Grand Prix, and we had a points finish, but I incurred a penalty on the final quarter of the final lap that set us outside the points. That's not like we were really running all that great that entire day. Before that, we kind of squeaked our way to the top 10 right late in the going. Still, it's like, kind of sucks when you're pissing points away like that. As we fall to 6th, we've got Yukio in between us and our teammate Joe Mama. But there's only 1 point separating us. Biggest story for me personally through 1 month of racing is that Magneto has been performing phenomenally and has put up a 15-point lead over Chuck Norris. And then the rest of us, we're damn near almost 1 full race out. Like it's the top 7 in points that could all look at taking the points lead today. After that, they got a lot of work to do. Those people that have a lot of work to do are as follows. Fuck you, bitch, in 17th. I feel real bad for Switzerland. Dead last in points. And Buddy has incurred, again with that word, 3 DNFs out of 4 races. And have we caused all the DNFs? There's a possibility. No, everybody DNF'd out there in Saudi Arabia. I'm not taking ownership of that. Instructor standings are tight AF. We are leading the way, but not by much. Thank you! Ay. Well, it's about that time of the year where we can start swapping parts. You know, it gets that way because I have never paid any thought at all to the durability department. Getting close to being out of actual meaningful upgrades, but we could get this one. Damn, we're close to getting this one too. Instead, we'll focus on vortex generators. This helps keep the rain away. Oodles of money, we're gonna do something with it. Resource point generation. Not too much time in between the British Grand Prix and the Austrian Grand Prix. We aren't doing this dumb crap. We are headed to Austria. We're already there. No stupid marketing department event. Yeah! The dumb shit that EA Sports thinks that we want out of these games. This should be our first sprint weekend of the season. Are there any others? I really couldn't tell you that off the top of my head. So you'll be getting 2 times the racing here today. A couple of races we have to get under our belts, points on the line. Gotta get ourselves closer to Magneto, and it's a track that doesn't really like Formula NASCAR too much. It's a little bit broken even without Formula NASCAR. And now we got extra mods that have been making things all sorts of wonky, sprinkled on top. Haven't raced here in Austria with the new weather mod or with the new tire wear mod. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands here in this introduction, but this is gonna be interesting as hell. Let's get to the track and let's see what happens. Let's go!
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Russell, Max Verstappen, and Hamilton. Ocon, Ricciardo, Oscar Piastri, and Guan Yu Zhou. Gasly, Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, and Albon. Magnussen, Vettel, Valtteri Bottas, and Robert Schwartzman. Stroll, Alessio De Lada, Latifi, and Sparkles. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
It is not looking too promising out here. The skies are ominous, but no chance of rain, which I'm good with that. I don't really like racing in the rain too much. It's supposed to clear up, supposed to be a little bit sunny by the end of these 6 laps. I mean, these laps are pretty damn short. That sun's gonna have to move rather fast. Shit, we about to see some gale force winds out here in Austria? I'm not really about this weather mod and its cloudiness. It's just a bit overkill if you ask me. I see, buddy, I'm not helping you. I don't care if that child starves on the street. What? Okay, that could probably come back and bite me in the ass. Someone watching this right now.
But Michael, Think about the children.
It's a fake child that I made up in a series that concocted out of my own brain. Calm down. And you see how he's driving me? You see him? Fuck this fucking guy. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't know what all the cautions are for. I'm not 100% certain what in the world happened back there. I do know that Dom DeLuise over here didn't wreck. So I'm a little bit upset about that. Keeps freaking sending it on me. And we've lost touch with the group because of that fact. I'm not bump drafting with them. I realize that that is the child of my aunt. Come on, we got a bump draft. So technically, I'm wishing for the demise of my cousin? Wait a minute, I'm gonna have a cousin that's that much younger than me? What the fuck? Well, everything has just completely gone to hell. I was looking at scoring a few points here. In this sprint race, the top 8 all score. I don't like the look of that sign. Top 8 all score. Could have made up a little bit of ground on Magneto. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Dom and my Aunt Guggenheim are going to have offspring. That'll be my cousin, who'll be like, what, 30 years younger than me? Yes, Michael, you're 30 years old, so that would mean that the child would be 30 years younger than you, you fucking more. I am sucking ass. Wow. There's too much, like, personal shit going on in my mind. Too many feelings I have about what's gonna be. I'm gonna be now related to Dom DeLuise. I can't focus on racing. Gotta put out all that noise. And I gotta make up this damn ground. Through 4 attempts through this corner up here. What is this? This is turn 2? They haven't gotten stuck once, and that's always the problem at this track, so. Joe Mama is battling for the lead. I see his little pink dot on that mini-map. Challenging hard. Trying to take this one away. They are gonna lap me within 6 laps. I can't, what the fuck is going, I keep getting into the throttle and the damn thing just snaps around. At this point, we'd be better off letting them pass me by and completing one last lap. That is one last lap where I can damage this car. It's all right, you know what? We're getting all these spins out of the way here where they're not going to take place in the race that matters. Oh my God, oh my God. Let's go, Joe Mama. You lead this field. You take this sprint win. You get yourself. Battling with a Mercedes, battling with a Ferrari up front. Joe Mama, you're running out of time if you want to put that thing out in the lead. I'm going to park it right before the start-finish line so we can watch what in the world happens. Hopefully, I'm not in the way. Let's check this shit. Are they going to be allowed to pass each other because I'm causing a caution? Oh, they're all single filed out. All right, Joe Mama took second, and King Louie wins himself a sprint. That was the worst Formula NASCAR experience I've ever had. Damn, son, never came out, buddy. Joe Mama jumps up to 3rd with his haul of points in that sprint. Thankfully, Magneto didn't score a damn thing. It's just Chuck Norris and Joe Mama. They gained on him a bit. On to the race that matters.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Guan Yu Zhou completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Verstappen, Lando Norris, and Russell, Ocon, Ricciardo, Leclerc, and Pierre Gasly, Vettel, Tsunoda, Alex Albon, and Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, Oscar Piastri, Lance Stroll, and Alessio De Lada, Schwartzman, Bottas, Latifi, and Sparkles. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
Thankfully, the scary Thunder Boomer clouds have moved on out. It is sunny skies in Austria. That was a really fast lights out. We're gonna put out of mind what took place in that first race, and I gotta pay attention to when I'm getting on that throttle, and I gotta try not to loop my shit. We're really underway now in Austria. What up? Wow, this thing, it was doing a little bit of what I was feeling at Baku, where I was going so damn fast to the slipstream. Okay, Little Mermaid is pissed, but I go so fast, the car just kind of goes in its own direction, and I can't turn it anymore. This is more of the Michael Mrucz experience, starting out last, everybody counting me out, And I put it up in the top 10, lickety split. Joe Mama, how we doing? Our Andretti patches were looking kind of blurry in that introduction. I'm not sure what that was about. Holy fuck, what the hell was that? Eclair went way wide and then it came back on the track. And I heard like my boy, my spotter, my crew chief, my pit boss, whatever the hell you want to call him. He was saying something about threats around me. I thought Eclair was blowing up or something. Trying to push Buddy clear on through everybody. That might have been too much. Did you hear it again, dog? Yep. Yeah, they're stuck on the goddamn curb. That's what they are. Either they're gonna figure this crap out on their own, or we're gonna have to drive around and we're gonna have to push them off of that curb. That all started because of an overactively aggressive act on my part. We got one biddy stuck up on that curb, and I have one single guess as to who the hell it is. Man, that child's father is a loser. I don't know if it's him. I would put money down and watch out for that safety car to pop his ass. Who's it gonna be? Did they unstuck him? They got him unstuck. Now I'm never gonna know. Now I gotta look and see who is that. Yeah. We'll scroll down to the bottom. All right, I'll take it back. It wasn't Alpine, but it was the other Alpine. Child's dad isn't a loser. You still fucking suck. So it was Acorn that mounted the curb. Now that curb is pregnant. There are just some curves that they can't figure out in this game, like here, Zandvoort. Zandvoort's curves are really especially large. The one here, don't think really is all that big, all that tall, but it's like the incline, the curvature of the corner that just causes problems for the AI, man. No one makes pit stop on this caution, which is interesting. Should I have made... No, I don't want to do that now with the tire wear mod. If I put them on here, probably not going to make it to the end of the race. We're probably going green this next time by. Acorn maybe going to make it? Buddy is going to be damn close. Though, we'll probably wreck a lot once we get back going again. Yeah, safety car is coming in. He's probably safer out back. It is wild how good Joe Mama has been in our second car. Every week up near the front, contending for the lead, battling it out for these wins. He hasn't won yet, but he will be soon. If I have anything to say about it, we didn't get that before. We never had that with our second driver before. Already, bro, what the hell? I'm telling you, the car is doing something different. Maybe through upgrades? Did we make the car too fast through upgrades? We're now in the slipstream. I'm just losing control. It is pushing down into the...
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
We're done. It's over. Our Pepsi goose has been cooked. We're fucking done! There's something different going on with this car. Thought something was weird, like at Baku. I believe on that final lap, we got so much of a slipstream. We're now being like forced down into the track. And it just like dawned on me, okay, we've been making the car faster and faster and faster through upgrades to the R&D. Could it be that we've made the car too fast where now it works so well through this slipstream, some weird forces are in effect and it's forcing us down into the track where I lose control because it's so much speed. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't slow the fucking car down. I had no control of the car. I couldn't turn to avoid anything. Watch this shit. You could probably see it. You can see when I lose control. That right there. I have like no real... I couldn't turn anywhere. I should have rammed that Red Balls square. But instead, I just clipped it and I ripped my fucking wheel off. That could be a problem. A new element has just risen within Formula NASCAR. A truly awful week for Michael Mrucz in Austria, a track that I typically love. Damn, I was hoping for a Joe Mama victory. For Ferrari, I see a McLaren orange off to the side. Wait, who the fuck is this? Is that Eclair? I totally missed it. I wasn't paying attention at all. No, it's Sings! Sings has won! All right, so it's Sings, it's Chuck. Chuck, depending on where Magneto is, Chuck might be your new points leader. And they got Eclair in third. Why they're replacing Sings with King Louis in 2025, I'll never understand. Wow. Well, apparently, when I leave the race, the whole closeness of Formula NASCAR, all that shit, just right out the friggin' window. It's looking like typical intervals for like a regular F1 race. 4 seconds down, Chuck Norris was 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. There was no one battling at all after I left the race. That is kind of stupid. Joe Mama, consistent as fuck through the first half of this season. He had 3 5th place finishes, and now he's got back-to-back 8th place finishes, I'm pretty sure. Points leader Magneto, he ends up with 1 stinking point. These should be interesting point standings. So scroll through. Was that the only? No, we actually had 2 DNFs. Oscar Mayer Wieners also DNF, but okay, so that was something else. That had nothing to do with me. Ouch, we are all the way down. Oh, God. We are all the way down to 11th. I'm gonna say that was the worst race weekend we've ever had in Formula NASCAR. Can't remember the last time I finished last. But then on top of that, we had a sprint race where I also finished last. So that is, without a doubt, the worst race weekend we've had ever in Formula NASCAR. Mrucz Motorsport drops to second in constructors. McLaren, I mean, they both finished up at the front, so they take a commanding lead. It was close. It's not close anymore. Chuck Norris takes that points lead by 6 over Magneto. Joe Mama up to third, down by 19, though. Halfway through this season, things have gotten stretched the hell out. I mean, we're still like, look at that. From 5th down through vegetable in 12th, 5 points. That's nothing. We're in 11th, yeah, sure, but we can get back up there real quick. It's those top 4 that I'm gonna start to be concerned of. There you have it. 3 drivers haven't scored anything yet. Mickey Mouse, Queen Latifah, and Switzerland. Y'all, we need a big time turnaround next week out at the Belgian Grand Prix. We are headed to Spa. Those are some big, long straightaways. We are going to be carrying so much damn speed. Can I undevelop and unresearch? Can we slow this car down a tad? Yeah, we don't need that big of an engine. I'm good with like a Hemi V6. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know the comments already gonna be full of
Hemi didn't make a V6, it's a V8.
Fucking calm down. It's YouTube. You're online. It's not that important. Yeah, we really need to start to get things swinging back in our right direction. What tracks? We got Belgium, Monza, Japan. Oh God, Japan. That's not going to be a good race for me. Mexico and Abu Dhabi. Right. Mexico, Spa, Monza. We could do something there. We're probably going to have to win all 3, to be honest with you, to get back into this one. All right, I'm done. I'm not going to think about it anymore. We'll handle it next week. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, every single last one of you. It was a good run. We had a good running at the finish run, but it is over now, and we have to deal with that. I'll see you in the next video that I do. Goodbye!